Well, welcome to PCGamer Radio. It is me, Lipstickpaddy, and I'm back from the grave, it looks like. Yep. Our YouTube account got hacked for 7 months. Dear me. It even deleted all my content for Riftbreaker, my Let's Play series, which I loved it, and it deleted my final one, so I'm going to have to bloody re-record that one. I'm actually looking forward to going back into Riftbreaker, but hey, Potionomics. WTF, what is Potionomics? Oh, this is a bit of a gem. Not a lot of people like this game. Ooh. I don't know why. Now let's check this out, because I think it is wonderfully charming. It is wonderful. And this is we're in like the last few days of the world here. Like, we're coming into the final battle, if you like. Now, you get these events in the day, they kind of, you know, you're going to be selling potions, so sometimes potion prices will go down, so you don't want to sell that potion. You can see here, increased value for cures. So if you can get cures in your shop, you're going to get a massive bonus of money. And this is what this game's all about, money. Now, this is your little shop that you have, and you're going to be doing a lot of things. One part of the game is to make potions. One part of the game is deck building. One part of the game is deck battling and all this good stuff. You're going to be traveling around the map, and I'll show you all this as we go. So meat and potatoes of the game is potion making. Oh, this is potion showing, actually. So this is my shop. And this is a really high level shelf that I've got here. It instantly puts the price up at any of my potions that I have, and I just put them in here, like so. This value will go up though if you can advertise this in the shop window, of course. But this is a cure. This is actually going to sell really well. And I have a bonus down here for cure. So you get out of there. That'll increase the price when the customer comes and buys it. But before you get these, you're going to have to craft them, aren't you? So let's go to brew. Now, brewing is actually quite fun, and you're going to have to discover the... you're going to have to discover what these elements are when you do these like adventures in the world map. I'll show you that in a minute. But essentially you have different kinds of cauldrons that you're doing. This one is the magical, this is like unbelievably good. This one, it can create so much things. And there's my inventory. Custom orders come in, they can give you a good amount of money. This is not going to be important probably at the end of the game because you've got a fantastic generation of money. You do have recipe lists that you're going to be pulling from. And this book tells you kind of ones that you've kind of made in your journey. So, you know, you're going to be doing health potions maybe because you're going to be going on adventures and stuff. I'll show you that in a minute. But essentially these... let's pick a recipe, a cure, poison. Now poison's going to be a little bit of a pain in the arse because it needs 2 red, 1 yellow, 1 blue. And that can be quite confusing, but you do get some amazing strong ones. Like sometimes these have a pure... strength on them, and I kind of want to, so I can just press A here when I look at my A's. Let's try and find my strongest A. They're all potions. It's this, that's fuel for the fire. Mixed are kind of rubbish unless it fits the formula perfect. And, oh, these are all terrible, aren't they, for me? Well, that one's not too shabby, I guess, but you actually want to put them in that are pure. And it looks like I need to go shopping because I've been potion making and I don't have many A's left. I'll show you how to get materials if you've ran out of them. But just an example, this needs C. Have I got a pure C that I can show you? Do I need to go shopping for C? No, there's a good one. All right. So this is a great one. So if you find materials A, B, C, and E that are all like the same strength, you can mix potions really easy. But the problem is they all come with these negatives on them, which means they will sell for less. You don't really worry about that. But when you're doing the boss battling, which is like a potion battle, it will put the potion price down in the battle, and you will need to haggle massively, and it's actually really good fun. So I wouldn't even be concerned. Essentially, you're trying to discover the large, massive ones like this, and you're going to bang them in to get these amazing potion things up here. So, so yeah, brewing is actually fun, and discovering new things is going to be your meat and potatoes. But what if I'm going to do one, I'm going to open my shop, I've got one cure in the window and on the shelf. So I'm going to have one customer come in, let's see what happens. Here we go. Now some customers are right, can be, you know, they're all different. Do you ever get used to the smell in here? Yes, you can update your store and it will make these customers feel happy, but yeah. Here for something very specific, huh? Well, I've only got one thing in the shop! Now this person wants all these things, and look, this person wants all these things with positive traits. Well, I'm not in the business for that, love. So I reject you. I am never going to pump out that because I simply don't have these kind of ingredients. No, reject. Now, she's coming in for the potion. Now this is the card battling in the game, and it's wonderful, peeps. Oh, I love it. Now these cards you're going to get from relationships that you have in the village, and it's so fabulous. Now this is my elevator pitch. This will start it off. You can see the starting price is already up 30%. That's because of my shop shelves. And of course it's popular cures. So I'm running high bucks because it's in season. Right, let's go. Elevator pitch. Yeah. Now that's going to double the interest. Now the interest here is going to fill up the hearts to the left. Once the bar fills up, they'll go to the second heart. And if you max it out, you get maximum profit on your potion. Now this is a great card, isn't it? It's going to raise the price of the potion. Lovely. Now each of these cards does have time on them, and the time is the patience of the character. So this person's got 10 patience. I do have cards in my deck which will boost the patience, but anyway, we're going to raise up the interest by 8, but it's going to increase the price of the potion as well. So this is an amazing card. Now this one's going to shock her for 2 turns, which actually halves any interest of my cards, but I'm going to do it anyway because it gives me a big boost. And I'm going to end my turn. Now she will attack me. Up here in the bubble, you can see she's going to increase stress. This stress down here is my stress level. Sometimes it puts stress cards in your deck here, which is horrible. And you can get rid of this stress by doing stuff in the village. Now, removes all character buffs. Sometimes they have buffs here which reduce your interest. So I could use Silver Tongue there to get rid of customer buff. But sometimes you get some that need to be played first. This one's going to close the deal, so I don't want to use that. Anyway, Silver Tongue first. Let's get you in. Took the buff off my... This is basically 0 to play, gives me 4. Right, oh, I'm on the last... I'm on the last. Patience 3. End turn 2. This is not looking good. I'm better off just hammering it in. I can get a massive 31. I'm just going to raise this and seal it and close it. You don't always get the full stars. It depends on your deck. Depends on what's coming out of your deck. And all that stuff. There's the sale. An amazing price there. Okay. Normally you've got 3 potions that you're selling. Maybe you might have 6. Depends on how many customers are coming in. And that money is going to be well spent out in the village. Deck building, just go in here. Basically, when you talk to these people in the village, they will unlock cards for you, of course. And you can put them in your deck and get wonderful. Now, on this first playthrough that I did, you'll notice I got all the cards of Quinn. All the cards of Muktuk. No cards of Saffron. No cards of Luna, just the elevator pitch. Not many cards of Roxanne. Salt and Pepper, a little bit. I would have liked to have unlocked all of them, but I didn't get time. I got all of Baptiste, and I fell in love with this person. You've got relationships in this game. Why not? And Mint. Didn't really get many of Hair. Her is a lady. The picture looks like she's a bit boyish, but hey. So, what I'm trying to say is you don't get to get full relationships with all of the character decks. So you're going to have to come back in on a second playthrough to kind of unlock the other cards, and it will change up the fighting and bargaining in the shops. It is quite interesting to do that, and I think if you really love the game, you might do it. But hey, I'm a sanguine character. I complete a game, and then I'm off to the next one. That's my personality. But you might love coming back in here and doing it again. I do have a garden. Ooh. These are basically allow you to get more of a certain type, and for example, this 48 fungus here might be very expensive in the shop. In fact, the Yeti antler here with 88, very expensive. You might want these people to craft it for you, and they make 2 of them in 2 times on the clock up here, so that's really nice. This is kind of mid to late game when you get the garden in place. Let's go to the traveling. Now, this world map will get bigger and bigger as you play it, so you're not bloody overblown by what you're going to be doing. But first, let's go to Baptiste in the Heroes Guild. Now, I can invest in this guy. Yeah. And he's going to find this stuff. You can kind of see what he's looking at. Rubbish! Rubbish! Oh, rubbish. So I don't want him for today. But if I want this, I can put money in here and he'll give me more of that type. You see, it gets very expensive. Now, you only need 1 of these. So if I came back here and he's the next day and he's bringing that 1 ingredient, I will then travel to the ingredient shop. Let's go. Now they have this expand. You basically give her 1 of your ingredients and she will put it in the shop for the next day. That's how it works. So all this is rubbish, but for example, I'm going to submit this one, and tomorrow that'll be in the store. Now, shop prices go up and down depending on world events, and you can filter this to get the one you want, and you know, pick a really good one. And I guess if you're making stuff that has positives on it, you're going to have to throw this into the mix. So that's how you're going to be making positive potions, by throwing these kind of things in the mix. But they need to kind of fit they need to fit it. So how do you get these exotic, really good ingredients? Well, ladies, let's go to the next person, shall we? And I'm going to go to the first person you get. And this is... what's her name? Mint. Now, I can hang out with her. It spends time on the clock. If you do that, I can give her a gift. In fact, it's worth giving these people gifts just to get rid of your inventory of poo-poo. And also, you might learn what they like. So I'm going to give her some fungus. Do you like fungus, Mint? No, she doesn't. But she said our friendship will survive it. Oh, dear. So don't give her fungus. You kind of learn this as you go. And you can visit all the people in the town on the same time and give everybody a gift. It's a thing. Now, what does this person do? She goes on an adventure, of course, and you pick your poison on the map and you send them. Now, this lady can only do the first area because she's very low leveled. Let's say the Mushroom Maya here. Now, if I send her on this, I've got to give her some stuff. So there's some health, some mana potion, and there's an enhancer for insight here. And let's put a... I don't know, let's put a seeking one. Now when you put these in, you can test it to see how she's going to do. This is a prediction. Yes, 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 and uh-oh, can't do that one. I need a poison potion. Do I have a poison potion? No, I don't. So you need to kind of, you need to come in here with crafted potions ready to do it. And when she goes off, she will find rare materials to bring back. There's all these other places up here. She will never do these. You eventually get more adventurers that will do these. My strongest adventurer is her, I think. Let's have a look. Yes, the musician. She's pretty high level, she is. Level 7, loot capacity 20, so she can bring back loads of stuff. And let's just see, to give us some potions and we'll... This is very easy. She's gonna, just 2 potions, will that do it? These are very high level potions. Oh, she absolutely waxes it. You can see how much experience she's going to get from this. Not much. She's really super high level for this place, so... This is one way of getting rare materials. Another way. Any other interesting shops to tell you about then? There is, of course. Let's visit the farmer. The farmer is going to be giving you great fuel. Sometimes when you're making big potions, they take ages to make, so you've got to put these bits of timber in there, and they'll basically speed up the brew. So you do need to kind of get these with that. And some of these materials are used in crafting at the next shop. Be aware of that. So you might need to come here for crafting materials. Carpentry, you can put extra shops in your shop if you wish. You can put another cauldron for mixing potions if you wish. Didn't really need to do it in my first playthrough. Depends on what you're doing on your play style, right? This guy, Mr. Hairy Face, he is the crafting place. You craft new, cauldrons. You can get shelves, though. You can get... These small shelves need actual materials to craft them and all this good stuff. So you are going to be trying to get the best stuff you can get. And I've got most of the best stuff in it, but like this showcase here needs... Look at that, 85% price increase with that one. Oh my god! But it needs this... It needs that rare material, and you're only going to get that from an adventure. But there are these people here. And we shall see. You basically pay these people to go and find you treasure. And sometimes they will bring you back some of this rare stuff. But poo-poo for late game, poo-poo stuff for the shop. Sometimes they give you a kind of a rare thing, but this is just a medium one, isn't it? I usually go for the high one, and it gives you something really sweet for crafting. But that's an example of that. You want to go high with the treasure. Yeah, I really wanted to max out the cards with this. They look like really good fighting cards from this Peeps. But But I think that covers it. You go round the shops, you buy materials, you send out adventurers, you send them out to get new materials, you come here for a bit of gambling, I guess, with the treasure, and then you head back to the shop. Hopefully your brews are brewing and you can get them out. And there's one more thing I need to talk about before I leave you, just to show you another part of the game. At the end of the week, you're going to go into this battle, and it's going to be your potion versus the other person's potion. But because your big potions have negatives on them, you're going to need to have some kind of way of getting their price up. And you can do this in the brew. So let's have a look. You can kind of age the potions. Now, in my equipment, I have these barrels. In fact, I have a potion in here aging. It'll actually fill out my recommendation competition bonus here. So let's collect it. Oh. So I've maxed out the... I'm ready for the competition, if you will. And I will be... Everything I do now is either get potions for missions coming up in the next week, or get stuff for making high profit in the next week. I am on the last day though, and I'm going into the battle next. And I don't want to go into the battle because it's going to kind of spoil it. Spoil the storyline, but it is actually get quite good, the end of it. I really enjoyed the finish of it, and I don't want to show you that here. But hopefully I'll give you a gist of it. You're basically doing potions, you're selling them in the shop, you're getting the money, you're going out sending adventurers out to find new ingredients, then you're taking them to the ingredient shop, you're giving them to her to research, and the next day those ingredients come. You buy the ingredients, go back to your shop, you brew it, you get them out, you get into the potion, and all that good stuff. So it's like this nice cycle of what you're doing, and it's really tight on the week of things happening. You've got the events happening, which kind of encourage you to do stuff, or encourage you to not sell these potions until they're high. There's quite a lot going on here for this kind of cutesy, kind of fun little game, but it's absolutely was a joy to play. It was like, I don't know, 8 hours from day 1 to day 50, so it's like an 8-hour experience with potential replayability, with coming here with a different deck. Achoo! Goodness gracious me! It is winter after all, isn't it? Well, Merry Christmas everybody, by the way, if you're watching this in the festive period, of course. So there we go. It is absolutely a charming game. I highly recommend it as a potion brewer, running your shop, and all that goodness. And you will certainly enjoy the big competition at the end of each week. It's thrilling, and I really, really recommend it. It is a fabulous little game. So if you've got the chance to play it, do so. I think you'll be charmed. And yeah, I was playing it like 1 week, saving it, coming back tomorrow. So it did last me 5 days. And yeah, it was a good experience. So highly recommend it. Let me know your thoughts if you've played the game, or you plan to get it. I'd love to know people's thoughts on it, but I had a blast, peeps. So yeah, please think about subscribing and making a thumb up to the video. If you've got this far into the video, thank you so much for watching and all that good stuff. And I've been Lipstickpaddy. This has been PCGamer Radio. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.
Well, thanks for watching. And if you remember, you can please subscribe and like the video. And don't remember, you can also hit the bell for notices on the channel. Yeah, we've also got a Twitter you can see on our banner, so check that out too. So take care and bye-bye.